I just wanted to mention that was sitting in my heart. I realized that you will always get a greater response when you do the unexpected, because when you fulfill the expected, we're like delivering when a client is waiting for delivery, like fulfilling an expectation of service when a client deserves that kind of service, or following up when a client deserves following up. There is no, oh, this client is going to stick with me when you do what's expected. You know why? Because it's expected. The only time when you create an emotional response that improves the quality of the relationship is when you do the unexpected. You see, the reason why I say that it's not about finding a solution to a problem, because the expectation is to solve the problem that is experienced. Like when your motorcycle breaks down and you need to actually get it working so that you can have it do what it's expected to do, which is take you from point A to point B. Fixing it doesn't really give you that happiness. It's like, okay, you're doing what you're supposed to do anyway. But when you get to find yourself creating a new experience, like getting your first Uber Black experience after you had now divorced your motorcycle, that is something you've never had, and that's going to create a reaction in your life that you've never actually experienced. And that is where true value comes from, doing the unexpected. Fulfilling the expected doesn't give you anything, because you must understand, when you engage with them, when you do the expected, they already have a negative. Now what they are waiting for you to do is to fill that negative with that actual action that fills their expectation. An expectation is to say, I expect you to do this, I expect you to do that, and it goes from zero backwards. Now when you don't fulfill the expectation, they see you from a point of lack. You see, people who put expectations on you, and when you don't fulfill them, see you from a point of lack. They'll never see you from a place of abundance, because you didn't fulfill what they expected you to do. So now to them, you actually lack. You lack what? You lack everything that they had placed on you. And because you didn't fulfill it, you are a person of lack. So they won't count the things that you are doing that actually determine your value, that have got nothing to do with expectations. What they are going to count is everything you didn't fulfill that they expected you to. And that's why when I say when you fulfill someone's expectations, such as the people-pleasing behavior, etc., you are going to be seen from a neutral perspective, because you did exactly what they expected you to do, and therefore you didn't go the extra mile. You just did what they were felt entitled for you to do. When you fulfill someone else's expectation, you are only fulfilling what they felt entitled from you to do. That doesn't get you to a point of being seen as a person of value. That's just now being seen as a person who's doing what they're supposed to do. Good job. You're doing your job. That's all you will ever be. That's the only way somebody will ever see you. When you fulfill the expectation, you're doing a good job. You're doing what you're supposed to do. You're doing what they felt entitled to you doing. But you see, when you do something that's unexpected, when you start creating an experience within you, when you create an experience within you that lies within doing the unexpected, you are now putting into the world, putting into your experience things that will have value to you, value to your life, value to your relationships, because now the results you are getting are experiences that were never there. And that's how you truly build great relationships. Just do the unexpected. Don't worry about what somebody else expects you to do, whether you fulfill it or don't. Don't worry, that's not where your value is, because if you do it, you're seen as a person who's doing what they feel entitled you to do, and they will see you as a person who's doing what they're supposed to do. You are fitting into their cog of their system. That's where you belong in their perception. That's why you don't allow yourself to give in to people pleasing, but instead you focus on doing the unexpected, because that is an actual routine they weren't prepared for. That is an actual routine that you are now doing that they never planned. And now you're getting results that they never knew you could have. And now you're getting experiences in being able to mend relationships, in being able to, build stronger bonds, because what you are doing is beyond anybody's, even yourself, expectation. Now you're not even doing a job, you're just doing something that was unexpected that's producing great results, great experiences, new ways of moving forward. Only focus on that. Do the unexpected. That's key. With all that being said, this is Base Ebony Panther. Your experiences determine your quality of life. Create new experiences. Stop focusing on solving the problem, because the problem is filled with expectation. When you have a problem, there was something that was expected to be fulfilled that didn't get fulfilled, and focusing on fulfilling an expectation only gets you to you doing your job. But when you do the unexpected, you're creating an actual experience. When you get to create an actual experience, that's whole different, because there's no problem. You're creating something completely outside of what is known, and you're creating an experience that is completely novel. And when you do that, it is absolutely valuable. And that's where you are investing in experiences. Your life is determined by the quality of experience, so create them on purpose. And that's key. With all that being said, this is Base Ebony Panther. Keep that in mind.